Hey everyone, Andrew Stromer here, and welcome back to Mianite Inspired Builds. So last time I showed you Waglington's Tower and a bunch of other things, but this time, Nadeshot's Tower. The top is very different from the original, but like I said, this is inspired builds. This is not copies. It's split up into sections. So the first section, it's a 6-pointed star, which is not like the original at all. The original I had 2 or 4 things sticking out the front, and then there was a big middle section with a couple sticking out the back. It went way out on the sides with a couple more sticking out, so the bottom is different but similar. The middle here, you have these wing-looking things. So it's very similar to the original shape. There's these little towers that are kind of nudged in there within the wings and the big middle section. I added in these arches here that wasn't in the original whatsoever. These towers are similar to the original, but this is actually the design that Fire UK used on the outside, and then this was the design that they used on the inside, which is beautiful and not at all what I have. You'll see though that these 2 towers, they actually connect right here. Like you can be up here on the wall. I guess it's a wall piece. These wings, they're much thinner than the originals. The original had much thicker ones and they had lava pouring down them and such. Fire UK's tower though, it had these weird like 4 curves that went up to the top, when this one is completely different. It's much more spire-like. This is a really cool kind of wizard tower shape. And then there's these spikes that come out on it. And down here, it kind of wraps back over. So it kind of comes back up and then wraps down again. And there's these points that come way down, which are really cool and slightly inspired off of Waglington's Tower there. Why I did it this way is because first, it makes it completely different from the original, but it also looks a lot better than the original, but also that the original plan that Fire UK came up with for that tower had something like this. They didn't originally plan for that weird dome kind of beacon-y thing, weird thing, whatever. But this fits a lot more with the angles and everything of the entire build in the first place. I'll go to the inside in a minute, but I wanted to say that I like the shape of this and the ideas that I had and how it differentiates from the original, but I do think this could be done differently, and I do think I will in the future make a new version of this. It doesn't quite work proportionally. Like the top of the tower, I think is too high. It's too far away from the rest of it. And the wings are too small and everything. Like that seems a lot bigger than everything else. Surprisingly, it only took me single-handedly 2 days to do basically all of this. Now, how I did that though was structure blocks. Structure blocks are an amazing Minecraft block that no one knows about. So these black boxes, those are actually structure blocks that I left there so I can copy and then paste them to the other sides, and they're all ready to go. They're all set up. So then if I make a change, I just do save and then load. On the other one, I don't have to remember how to do all the stuff for this one. This is the inside. I haven't really done an interior. It's just the 6-pointed star on the inside, but obviously the original had a very nice interior, and I was just like, I don't need to do an interior when I think I'm gonna redo all of this, but look up. That is just mesmerizing. It's like, what is happening here? If we fly all the way to the top though, it comes back out like, oh, it's so cool looking. It's almost an optical illusion. Like, look at that. And then you can just fall down it. That's a beautiful frame right there. I think it's a really cool build. It's very different from the original, at least with the top. Because this is the green terracotta, you could totally do it with any other type of terracotta. You could do it with a different color, and then no one would recognize it. It'd be completely different. That is my iteration of Nadeshot's Tower. That's it for the Mianite Inspired Builds. So if you like this one, share with a friend, and if you want to see more like this, hit subscribe. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.